have misunderstanding in our region of East African community. But what is the coming up of our leaders? What's the decision that are taken? Now, as you know that there is war which is taking place in the Republic Democratic of Congo between Congolese and rebels, where Congo declared that Rwanda is intervened, and where Rwanda have totally refused that they have no troops on that land. So what is the misunderstanding? What's the root causes of this war that is taking place in the Republic Democratic of Congo? Behind this war, there is a trace. There is a long story which commences since 1959, where there was misunderstanding in the government of Rwanda, which was caused by foreigners, our colonialists. Now, from there, you remember that up to 1994, where there was genocide in the Republic of Rwanda, caused still by foreigners, but the worst things that Republic Democratic of Congo, that period of Mobutu Sese Seko Kukumwedo Wazabanga, welcomed genociders with their arms, and he allowed them to enter in the Republic Democratic of Congo. How can you give someone shelter with arms? That's one of major causes of this war that is taking place in the Republic Democratic of Congo. Now, let us talk about the issue of segregation, tribalism. All people are on land of Republic Democratic of Congo, either Tutsi and whatever. So those Nyarwanda speaking people that we call Banyamlenga and Banyamasisi and other people, and the people of Ben and that land, whom we call Hema. So those people were there before colonialism, before the scramble and partition of Africa. Those people on that land. So we should be mature and open our minds and think beyond. As Africans, nothing will relate us, nothing will unite us apart from sitting and consider your neighbor as your fellow Congolese. Consider your neighbor as your fellow Ugandans, as your fellow Burkinabe, as your fellow Tanzanians. So now, let us talk about that issue. This war of DRC, according to international humanitarian law, we believe that if democracy refuses, that's when we use gun or force. But no, these people use the force before even trying to use democracy. I personally, as peace seeker or young Pan-Africanist, we seek to see these people around the table and negotiate. You remember that these people tried other means, where the previous president, the former president of Kenya, John Kenyatta, was a mediator. You remember the agreement of Nairobi and the Angola in Rwanda. But now, it have come up with nothing as a solution of people who are dying. Congo have lost 1,000 of people. Thousands of people are not in their properties. So, as East African community, we need to stand in the same umbrella and solve these problems. I don't believe that people will come out of this continent, out of this region, to solve this matter. Now, you see now that even SADC is intervening in our issues. Now, where now the war is going to another level, not just on the level of neighboring countries, but between our two communities, between the SADC and the East African community. This is a serious matter where people must stand and get solution. We have to come up with solution and give these people peace. Now, how do you say that you want to chase people on the land of their grandfathers? Yes, let us say that these people, they speak Nyarwanda. But speaking Nyarwanda, it doesn't mean that you're not a Congolese. According to the Constitution of Republic Democratic of Congo, it doesn't refuse that these people are not Congolese. You remember that last time His Excellency Tshisekedi Chilombo said that publicly that these people are Congolese. I remember when Tshisekedi said that these people, this war, it is between Congolese themselves. Now, there is no any solid evidence shows that Rwanda is on that land. And if it is there, we have to think about the reason why they are there. Either they are fighting just war or an unjust war. This is the right time to wake up. Either as a Congolese, as Ugandans, as Tanzanians, as East African community, as Rwanda, as Burundi, and come up with a balanced solution. People are tired. Now you see how many refugees that we have in Uganda, in Rwanda, in Burundi, from the Republic Democratic of Congo. It is so sad. Now, people who are positioned, people who are eating, people who are benefiting from these people, we have to consider them as human beings. There is no power, there is no strong, there is no good leader without ships. How can you tell me that you have a good leadership without ships? Now, this is the right time as young Pan-Africanists, as young Africans, to come together to build a solid, to build a good Africa, to shape our continent, our region. Now, you see now, there's no longer trade market between these two countries or three countries. Now, do you think that this also will affect our economy of East African community? No, there is no peace between these two countries. Some countries' boundaries are crossed. These people are tired of this. Now, this is the right time to stand together as East African community. As our national anthem said that, tuunge mkono, tusimame pamoja. This is the right time as pillar, nguzo yetu, ndio nguvu zetu. This is our time to stand together as East African community. But as I come back on this matter of Republic Democratic of Congo, these people cultivated a bad ideology. This seed that they planted in people will make them to die. And let me tell you, some of people are not losing in this matter. As people of South Kivu and North Kivu, why can't you harmonize, compromise, and come together and look forward what can give you peace? Allow me to say that power without unity is nothing. Now, what is the role of East African community? As you remember, yesterday but one, we saw the summit that happened in Dar es Salaam, where even the African chairperson was there. But now, what is it bringing? Is this going to give people peace? You see how many Congolese are dying every day. People are losing their life. And you can't get the pace of life of someone. When someone dies, everything finishes from there. So this is the right time to wake up and consider our citizens as the only thing that we can give value. I request the head of states, I request all the members of parliaments, I request everyone who can try to bring peace. This is the right time to save life of people who are dying. Banyamulenge are Congolese. Banyamasisi are Congolese. Bahema are Congolese. Bashi are Congolese. Babembe are Congolese. And other tribes. Bafriru are Congolese. Who will give them peace? Themselves. Yourselves. Peace will not come from heaven apart from yourselves. This is the right time to harmonize, to unite, and build a good nation. Africa for Africans. Thank you.